So I have this theory about the human evolution or aliens, generally what we call. And right now I don't have the proofs, but so here is the theory. In last 200 years we have developed a lot. We created all these tiny circuits and we found a way to harness the electricity into these small boards and do every stuff. And the result is that now we have these LLMs who have all the powers in the world. They can tell everything, right? But if you think about the future, are these machines capable enough of surviving on their own? Because someone is training these models, and then you need a whole power infrastructure to power up these machines. Heat is a problem and everything. So these are not self-sustainable machines for ongoing intelligence. How can someone create an intelligent machine which keeps evolving? That's a very profound question, I believe. And the more I think about this question, it leads me to think that we are just not the humans, but the other species on this planet Earth are part of a very big experiment. So the way, because as I mentioned that silicon has a its own problem, that you need to power it up, and then it's not self-sustainable. But if a civilization, let's say, which is not physical civilization, and it was trying to experiment something, and it learned all the rules of universe, not the same way we humans learned. We humans harness the electricity via the copper wires, via the conductors, and then we went into the semiconductors for all these boards. But electricity is in the nature, right? You can harness without the cables. Sun is very good source of electricity. It has all the atomic power. So if someone can know how to harness the atoms, they don't need the wires. They can transfer their signals into the power, into the light. So what if those beings without the bodies try to create some experimental thought process, like we are creating the machines, right? We initially created small boards and then played accordingly. What if those beings without the bodies thought, what if it can create something with the bodies, and let's see what these things can do. And that's how they came up with the various designs. Like here in the earth, humans are coming up with the various companies like Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, anything, you name it. So they came up with the various designs, like this is a dog, this is a cat. We named it, of course, but they come up with that kind of thing, humans, dinosaurs. And they wanted to see, like, let's put these into some planet and let's see how they evolve or what exactly they do. Because even when the ChatGPT came, no one knew like what they are capable of. Dinosaurs did not survive, or many other species did not survive, but somehow the humans survived and thrived, I would say. And now humans are going into the same zone where our creators went into the zone. So I always feel that humans, because we took this semiconductor path, we have hit the road, we have hit a wall basically. So so this leads to the another question, that why they needed to create something biological. So biological beings. So and it goes back to my first thing I talked, like the biological system gives you a way to self-sustain the machine. Like if we are the machines for those beings, we are taking air, food and other minerals from the planet, and those are the sources of our power. We are not a semiconductor board powered on with the electricity. So what do you think about that thought experiment? I don't know, like I'm thinking more like what those beings without the bodies might be doing, but this is my theory, and I would really like to know what others think about it.